all the society is doing is leeching off the ghetto. They use the ghetto for their pain, for their sorrow, for their culture, for their music, for their happiness, for their movies, to talk about boys in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it.
You say you play with the fire, and you're gonna get burned. I've been through the fire so many times, I'm lucky I went. I'm trying to spark the brain that'll change the world. You could live your whole life and not learn what I've learned. You could live your whole life and not see what I've seen. Say you've been through the struggle, you ain't been where I've been. If you've been there too, then you know what I mean. I'm just a normal guy trying to chase his dream. Say you done bad things, you ain't done what I've done. I'm sorry for the times I put stress on me mum. My brother's on the run, he can't speak to his son. But if he gets nicked, then he's definitely done. I don't condone beefing or think that it's good. It's just something that you raise round when you come from the hood. You put that knife in me back when I showed you love, but that's just how you was raised, I should've known that you would. The rich get richer while the poor stay the same. They give you minimum wage and make you stay in your lane. That's why most of these kids are just hungry for fame. What's wrong with the world, man? This shit needs to change. What's wrong with the world, man? This shit needs to stop. You think it's cool to chop rocks or ride out with your Glock till you're dead in a box or doing life in the walk. It's not cool to pretend to be something you're not. But this industry's got all of these young men capping. But everyone's a gangster until something happens. It's not gangster to kill, although they say that it is. It's more gangster to work and look after your kids. Create generational wealth so they don't live how we lived. And teach them well so they don't do what we did. All these fake politicians just lie through the teeth. I'm not trying to preach, I just got something to teach. It's just the truth that I speak, and it helps me sleep. I got PTSD from the memories I keep. And all these billionaires love to brag about wealth, but they don't care about the pain that you felt. They don't care about you, they only care about themselves. They don't care there's not a bean on your shelf, and if they did, then he'd easily help.
And it's like, everybody need a little help on their way to being, self-reliant. Everybody need a little something and they to be independent. No independent person just grew up and was born independent. You worked, you learned teamwork, and you learned cooperation and unity and struggle, and then you became independent. And we have to teach that and instill that.